Good morning everybody and welcome back. I'm up very early this morning, just going to try get a head start on this new project we're working on before the heat of the day sets in. Yeah, so if you haven't guessed already, I'm standing in the next project. A little while ago we cleared out this little water storage tank with the help of some of Miguel's family. But of course it is being taken over again by brambles. So the plan is to try and get this bad boy holding water again so that we can pump some water out the well that's right here and have it as an extra water storage and as a place to come cool off on the hot summer days. And for those of you who don't know where we are, if you're not familiar with our land, the house is way up there. This tank is at the very bottom corner of our land. You can just about make it out behind the brambles, but there's a wall that goes along here. You can see the wall goes all the way down this little road here that I walked down, and up there is our house. So we're on the very bottom corner of our land. Chatty chicken this morning. Okay, enough chit chat. Let me get started before it gets too hot. Every now and then I'm trampling one of these wild mint plants. It smells real nice. I also uncovered a little baby oak tree, so I cleared him up. Hopefully he can grow nice and big. And I also noticed while I'm working here that our fig tree is quite full of figs. There's quite a few more than it did last year, so maybe we'll get some good tasty figs this year. That's exciting. Covered another little baby oak, freed him up a little bit. Found this little guy. He's dead, but he's beautiful. His wings are like iridescent. Sun is starting to come out now. It's getting a little warm, so I'm going to call it there for the morning. My pants have decided to give up on life. Both of the legs are not looking so good. But yeah, some good progress, I think. And bonus, we uncovered a couple of little oak trees. It'd be cool to have nice big oak trees here one day, to have shade and a nice water pool to cool down in one day. Maybe our grandkids can enjoy the big oak trees. Okay, cool. Gonna go escape the heat, rest a little, and we'll do a little more later. Hello. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I missed you too. I missed you too. Ah, you want breakfast. That's her breakfast waddle. You want food? Yeah. Just sit. Okay, good girl. That's our big boy. This isn't even the very tip of his tail, so that's not even how long he is. It's longer than that. Nice. See where his little face was. Pretty cool. Hello. Is he coming to look at the ants? These ants work so hard. 24/7, they're always just up and down, bringing seeds into the nest. There goes one with a seed. There's a couple with seeds. And more. It's crazy. Every time I come out here, they're up and down. Bringing seeds back into that hole. Wonder what it looks like under there. Must be wild. Whole nother world under our feet. What do you think, Jess? Not interested. May look like a nice overcast day, but it is warm. Muggy. I didn't bring the right tool for this, so hands it is. I'm not sure whether or not it'll hold water still, but we're planning to scrape it down, give it a new fresh coat of render, paint it with we've got some waterproof stuff that we bought. So yeah, we'll do our best, because it'll be nice to have a spot to come and cool off, because as you can tell, it's warm. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today, but it's a good start, I think. Good morning, everybody. This morning we've had a little bit of a drizzle and some thunder. So yeah, unfortunately though, rather than cooling it down, it's just made it very humid and sticky and sweaty. So yeah. Well, poor Jessie is not a fan of the thunder. Yeah, she comes and climbs in the bed on our heads when there's thunder. So yeah, poor little girl. She's a bit afraid of the thunder, so she's sticking close this morning. So yeah, while it's hot and muggy out, I'm just going to work on some editing today, and this evening I'll get back to the tank. It'll be okay. Good morning, you cool cats. I'm up redonkulously early this morning. Early for me, at least. I was awake at about 5:30. It's about 6 now. Sun's just about to rise. Yesterday evening, I started cleaning the inside of our water tank. Yes, this task would be much easier with a pressure washer, but fortunately we don't have one of those, so it's good old manpower to get it done. I did realise though that the hand wire brush is very tiring. My arms are quite sore today, so we have one of those little metal round brushy things that can fit in the drill, so I'm going to use the power tools this morning and hopefully it'll go a lot faster. We did it. Whew. Well, everybody, we did a thing. I think the drill was definitely faster, but no less tiring, because you've got the rotational force to contend with. You've got to be tough to not let the drill just wiggle all over the place. But yeah, not too bad. Just have to do a good old sweep of the floor still. But I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys for this video. And I just wanted to address something quickly before I go. I assume some of you may be wondering where Miguel has been for these past 2 episodes. He's actually been in South Africa for the past 2 weeks for work. So I've been all on my lonesome. That's why you haven't seen him in the past 2 videos. Don't worry, I miss him too. Good news though, at the time of posting this video, he's going to be on the plane on his way back, and I'll have him back with me soon. So that is exciting. I have enjoyed my 2 weeks alone. It's always good to have some alone time for reflection and enjoying the peace and quiet. So that's been good, but I'm excited to have Miguel back, as I'm sure you all are. Cool. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.